click this, what happens? It's down to 26. We'll do a little test run here. Jeez, even the flowers move, man. Wow. Hey, dude. Wow, that's cool. This is neat. But what I'm going to do, or I will put this video up. I'm going to take the motion blur off. And like I said, on a newer and faster PC, you would like to have that in because then it makes it look a little more realistic for that, you know, genre of computers and graphic cards and stuff. But when you have a lesser PC, it makes it look like you have lag, right? And if you take it out, it's one less thing actually, and it will actually give you less lag. And as you can see, I'm having the streaming pool over whatever, so I could, there's a little command line thing that if you were to, I've seen this even on some Steam games, and these guys, this is why I know some guys that are doing these Steam games know less than me. There's a command that you can do in the engine itself to set that, okay? Because what the game's doing is it's sending you graphic data, and what they've done is they've set it at a certain budget level, right? Like let's say you got a 1 GB card and they have it only sitting at 500. Well, you got 500 more megabytes of streaming pool that you could be using, right? Now you don't want to use, I would say, all your card because you never know what it might encounter that might want to use, right? And the more you use, if you're not using it, it's still trying to send that much, right? It kind of uses it up. So you want to kind of be efficient about how you do that. So it's only 10 meg out. So that's not bad. And look at the quality here. Like look at the trees and the little things moving there. This is on a 10-year-old computer. Okay, I bought this, well, actually 8 years old. 8, 9 years old. It's almost 9 years old now. And, and you know, uh, if if I can do this on something this old with this crappy hardware, what's your excuse? Yeah, yeah, Brie Larson. Hey, you don't see no TVs in this either, eh, Epic? Uh, oh, and a little bit of news while I'm sitting here doing this one. The New York Attorney General has now ordered Black Lives Matter to stop asking for money. Stop the lawyer term is soliciting. You might wanna look into why they're saying that now. Uh-huh. Yep. People in their tax evasion. Uh-oh. Anyway, let me see here. I'm gonna see if I can get around here and go to the screen. Let's see. Hold on. Oh yeah, you can go right down here. Hold on. See, we're going here. I got trees in my face. See here how, okay. This is how I would fix things. See how the water is like ice? Okay? But it still looks transparent. There's actually a shader that I have that I could put in this pool to make it real water. Okay? And then when he walks down into there, he would be up to his waist. Okay, and you can see that. You go back to, it's called, in one of my playlists, it's called Kronos Island. You can even download a little video game there. It's a demo, and I was just mucking around when we were all in lockdowns, and I was kind of saying, well, if you can't have a vacation, have a virtual vacation. Here's a beach with water. Swim over there to the island, and then build yourself a little house. You know. Anyway, yeah. So that's the only thing that this is meant for viewing rather than playing it, because that's the one thing I would change. And this is really high tech. Like, look at the sides here. Like, look at that. That's not too bad for my graphics card, I'll tell you. You know, I mean, this is top of the line. Gotta say. See when I move real fast, how it goes blurry like that? You take that out, it doesn't do that, and it doesn't look like it's lag. That's the whole point. See, some people in the early videos when I was doing this saying, "Hey man, that looks really laggy," right? And really it wasn't. It was just, this is an effect that the engine does for faster graphics cards. It actually makes motion look a little more realistic when you're doing faster things. But for older cards, you just would turn it off, right? Like I'm getting what, around 40 frames a second here, right? When I move, I get around 30, right? Not bad for a 9-ish years old graphics card, guys. You know, I mean, your phones will do better than me. That's the scary part, you know. Or at least they, to be this or a little better. Anyway, in fact, I would say most phones would. Yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna replay around with this a little bit more, and we'll do another video of it. I'm gonna jump up over that. Oh, got it. Yeah, there you're up. Oh, and then I jump back over. See that motion blur just kind of aggravates me. See, you got little bits of wood there. So then what you do is you take a thing like this. You take the the crafting wheel thing from the Kronos Island. You do this in here. You put some creatures in the woods. You add a little bit of something for making some weapons, and you got a little mini survival game, right like that. Boom. Right? Not that hard, really. Well, I mean, there's some little extras that you'd have to muck around with, but oh, turn around. This looks like an update to another pack that I used to have. It does too, doesn't it? They've done work on it. Aha. They've messed with the mountain over here. Okay, let's see what they've done. See, then you could take, if you go back a few more, and you see the car thing where you got a car that you can get in and drive, you could then drive along the road here, right? Maybe there's a story involved, right? And as you're driving along, there'd be some text coming down at you, or somebody in the car would be talking to you, or whatever, you know. Lots of ideas, right? But this reminds me of being out by my dad's farm. These kind of roads too, like you know how they're kind of pitted like this, right? There's something over there. Was that a bridge? Oh, yeah. Put some animals and different things around here, you know. I see they and that background that you see there isn't really there. Okay, that's what they call an I forget what the actual name is, but there's like an image they put in there, and it kind of can move a bit, you know, um, when you look around, you know, and that way it makes it seem real. And this is part of the thing that you do also with some stuff in the backgrounds of things, right? See, there's the actual edge of the map, right? And then you got that over there. If you're just looking that way, you can't even tell, right? You just think the road would continue on. That's actually pretty neat. Well, oh, let's look at that tree, man. That was pretty realistic. And let me just kind of, I'll just kind of turn little bits like that. And how about that, man? That looks pretty real, eh? Maybe his arm looks kind of real there. There, we'll do that. Okay. Alright. So this is just another little extra. So now I've got just about every type of biome that one could require, and all the little pieces to do all kinds of neat things. Just saying. It's out there. Okay, guys. Take care.